Oh, really?
from what I'm hearing.
Oh, I never knew that.
Or something like that. I forget who was telling me that. I want to say I forget who told me that though. Speaking of Gunship, I'm surprised you haven't streamed yet in a while. Like I mean a while.
Yeah.
Cause I want to shoot you down in my Phantom.
I just haven't touched it. I guess I don't know. Like, I actually reinstalled it when I got my new phone for a bit because I had space for it. But then
Yeah.
I, I had to return that phone, so I didn't have space for it anymore. So I kind of just never bothered with it because I don't want to delete WAD because I don't know if I'm gonna lose everything or not. And then is that how people lose all their stuff on WAD? They delete it and then everything goes with it.
Yeah. I found out the hard way.
Did you get your stuff back or no?
Did I get my stuff back? No, I just bought what I was missing.
Huh. That kind of sucks though. I think they should fix
Nah.
that. I guess it does support them more, but like
No, it's
still.
because I forgot. It was because I accidentally locked my own iCloud. I accidentally, when I was logging into my iCloud, I locked it like permanently because I kept on getting my own password wrong.
Uh,
So I had to make a new one. So that's why I
uh,
lost everything.
okay, so you made a whole new account. Okay.
Yeah,
You could have tried doing like one of those things where you, um,
make a
like,
new password.
yeah, or like
I did.
you go to
I
your
tried
email or
doing that.
something.
It did not work.
That sucks.
Trust me, I tried everything.
Or it's a normal layer. Okay. I
Ooh,
should.
Gary Yanamoto.
Yes, I understand. I shouldn't have made these pictures so big.
Eh. So we're starting over, right?
Uh, yeah, we'll start from the very beginning. Right now,
Okay.
I'm
So,
making the thumbnail. We're still live though, but I'm making the thumbnail.
wait, we started.
Yeah,
I didn't get a notification.
you didn't. YouTube doesn't care enough about me to make you get notified, so it just takes
Okay.
more energy than it.
Like I did not realize that we were streaming. I love
It's
it how it says for me only one person is watching.
yeah, it is only one person watching. Um,
I wonder if that includes me.
yeah, I think. Well, I don't know. I think it does.
Okay, so let's get into Cold War era jets.
Right.
So we're gonna start out with the F-80, the F-84, and the F-86, and I am about to fall asleep.
Okay. I
So
think
if
we're
I fall
all
asleep, blow a trumpet in my ears or something.
just yeah. I'll blow on the
Okay,
mic.
the F-80 was America's first jet to be mass produced, and it was one of the best first generation jets of all time. It was straight. It had a straight wing, which was different from most other, but it was different from other jets like the MiG-15 or the F-86 Sabre.
Hmm.
And it had. I talked about this before. How like I don't get why early American jets had machine guns over cannons because the machine guns did not do that much damage
Yeah,
in a jet.
and I think it
Just
was.
on how fast you're going, they didn't did as much damage.
I think it was just because they made 50 cal better. Like, because I don't know any American
In
planes that.
what? Oh yeah, I know. Like 50 cals in like video games are like stupidly OP. While
Yeah,
in real life, they weren't that good.
really. I don't know. Oh, because you're having a lot of bullets going to you. I mean,
Eh, but
weren't
you
the
don't do as much damage because you always have to remember you're going much faster than a prop.
yeah, that's true.
Therefore, you have less time to shoot. So you want to do as much damage in a one burst mass as you can.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Like, I mean, that's much damage.
But the 50 cals, they shoot faster.
No, 20 millimeter cannons are faster.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's just because it's less ammo. It's too much to carry. Like, it's heavier.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do a talk show one of these days about why Americans use 50 cals.
All right.
But we never did that for some reason.
Maybe we'll do that some other time then.
Also, we still never did that P40 documentary
P4. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
because we did the P51, but then you lost everyone's footage except mine.
Right. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That
I think we
that
should
was,
do.
no, that was pretty funny. I found that hilarious
I think we should.
because everyone was wondering why am I the only one talking?
You know the documentary's in a museum? The one I made?
What?
It's in a museum. The P-51 documentary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you're famous now.
Thanks. Even though you didn't put my name under it.
I put it in the description of the video, but
Yeah.
all they know is
So-
it's a Bros Films production. I didn't even put my name on it.
The thing about the P51 though is like it's not that good.
It's not.
I know you omitted a lot of what I said.
Yeah, I mean, I did what I had to do to make it work. Because a lot
Because
of
it really wasn't as good as people say it was. It was a good aircraft. It had a stupidly great climb rate and a good top speed, but it wasn't that durable.
well, I mean,
We're getting
Well,
off topic though.
yeah. All right, let's go back to the F-80. Well, actually,
It
before
was
we get
desi-
back there, is the F-80 better than the MB-262? I think that's the main question.
Yes? Question mark? Because
Okay.
the two never went up against each other.
Okay, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, because like if you compare the Meteor to the ME-262, the ME-262 is a better jet.
Hmm. But the ME-262 just looks big. Like, I don't. What makes it a jet?
Jet engines.
It has jet engines.
Yeah,
What if
anything
it
with
looks-
jet engines is a jet.
So if I
It's
put
kinda
a jet,
obvious.
if I put a jet engine on my skateboard, would I have a jet? Actually, what makes a
Technically,
jet?
yes.
What makes a jet engine a jet engine? Has to use jet fuel, or like what does it take?
It's a type of engine. It's called a jet turbine, by the way. It's hard to explain
Okay.
because unless you have a diagram.
I think it'd be cool though to have a jet engine strapped to my skateboard, so I can.
No, I
hit,
think that's a stupid idea because you're gonna burn everything behind you.
I'm gonna hit top speeds. I'm gonna burn out the competition. It's gonna be.
You're gonna also fly off that thing, and I'm gonna be laughing my butt off
I'm sure you will be.
because
Okay.
that seems like a dumb idea. Like I thought I've seen people try to do that type of stuff, and it's like, why? Why do you try?
Because if you don't try, you don't die. I don't know. All
You
right.
don't die, then don't do it.
All right. Let's hear about the.
F-84.
Yeah. Let's get straight to it. What's up, Tristan? Yes, F-84. Let's get to it.
The F-84 is a fighter jet built by Republic, and it also had 650 cals. And actually, I was doing some research. I wanted to figure out which one's better. The F-84 actually had a better performance than the F-80.
But it wasn't used really much.
Besides Korea, no. Though
Okay.
the interesting fact was this jet. What happened was it originally had a straight wing, but eventually they swept the wings.
Huh. So yeah.
Eventually,
Okay. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the F-84. I mean, it was used in Korea, you said. But it's not
more
in
or less.
It's not in McGalley though for some reason.
Because I actually never played McGalley. So what
Uh,
points do they have in there for
That's it.
US?
The F-86.
That's it.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing.
That is disappointing.
It's the only flyable aircraft. Then you have like prop P-51s and maybe some B-29s, but like they're not get the Russian hat from PUBG Mobile.
Don't you dare.
We have just Sovietized this. This is an American stream though. I don't know why we're doing this.
Unfortunately, that's why I say don't you dare.
I mean, it's just
You had your
comfortable.
Russian bias last week.
Yeah, I did. I did have my daily dose of bias, but like, it's comfortable. I'm not gonna lie. It's like it's real fur. I mean, it's comfortable. I'm gonna get the Moza next. Like all the tip
Don't you
money.
live in the South though?
Yeah.
So why are you wearing that type of hat in the deep South?
Doesn't mean it's hot here. Well, I mean it's hot here, but like in the winter time,
Yeah,
it's
that's
really
what I mean.
cold. Because I'm in the
You
mountains.
live in what? South Carolina?
North
North.
Carolina.
Why do I always think you're in South Carolina?
Probably because I'd probably be better off in South Carolina. I don't know. I don't know. North Carolina, South Carolina. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's how I talk.
Oh yeah. By the way, what state was Andrew Jackson born in? Because I always hear people say it's South Carolina, but then I hear people say it's North Carolina.
Oh, I don't know. All I know is that dude carried more lead than blood in him.
I mean, you're not wrong when you say that.
Yeah, if you guys don't know Andrew Jackson, he was like one of the like craziest presidents we've ever had. Freaking dueling people.
No, look up like if you
He was.
if you really want to look up terrible presidents, look up Franklin Pierce or James Buchanan.
Well, I don't know if Andrew Jackson was terrible. I just thought he was a pretty crazy guy.
He wasn't great. He was a war hero.
Yeah, he was a war hero. But like as a president, he didn't set maybe the best example. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
it was kind of funny. Remember that dude who some dude tried to assassinate him? He took 2 pistols, went up to him, and shot Andrew Jackson like I think once or something. I don't know. And that Andrew Jackson beats him with this cane until he subdues.
Yeah, we're also getting off topic again.
Yes, let's go back to American jets.
So, F-86, everyone's favorite except mine.
Yo, what's up, Ermin?
Because it's a flying brick. No, I'm joking. The F-86 Sabre was a U.S. fighter jet designed to have swept wings and designed to counter the MiG-15.
Okay.
The F-86 was faster than the MiG-15 and had a much better dive rate, but the MiG-15 was more maneuverable and a much better climb rate. But eventually, F-86 pilots were able to get more kills than their Soviet pilots because of superior tactics. They basically would perform boom and zoom style attacks on the enemy MiGs, and that would always work out for them because they're bloody cowards like most American and German pilots.
You'd rather
you can tell I hate American pilots and German pilots.
I don't know. Like I think they. Well, I can't. I mean, at least you're not like the Japanese just going.
This is what happens when you like me and fly only for the RAF in Japan.
Yeah. Well.
You hate boom and zoom so much. It's like the bane of your existence.
I mean, it's kind of annoying sometimes, but I mean, it's a tactic. It's like when someone camps a stairwell. You kind of can't do much about it. I mean, you can throw that grenade there, but you want to waste it. I mean, you never know. Can I attend the event? A fight with my neighbor.
Okay. No, but
that's okay.
For all honesty, the F-86 was a great aircraft. Fun fact: the Navy actually wanted to use the F-86 on a carrier.
I think
you can imagine how that went out.
I think it fell off. I don't know.
No, it almost won the contract, but then they decided for the F-9 Cougar instead.
How'd that do? You know.
It was all right.
Okay.
I actually don't know too much about the Cougar, other than it's like the Thunderjet.
Okay.
Where it originally had a straight wing, and then the wings were swept.
Yeah. It's kind of like.
No, fun fact, though. Crap, I forgot my fun fact. But and the Sabre also had 650 caliber machine guns, which you can tell I really do not like that armament for a jet because it's so underpowered. Why does the thing not have cannons?
I mean, I was playing some MiG Alley, and like I know it's not the best example of this, but it's the only way
They
I can
make 50
relate.
cals OP.
They were pretty good. I mean, I'm
They
not gonna
make them
lie.
OP.
You just kind of
That's
hold
all I'm
down
gonna say.
that button, and they just go, just kind of get them. And with the
They
20
make them
mils,
OP.
you got like no ammo for it, and you're like really working on
You
every
can't.
shot.
Well, you can't spray with 20
Yeah,
mils.
you
That's the
can't
whole
spray,
point.
but like it still takes a shot every time. Some of them are actually a one-shot kill. Like some of the armaments, they were like seriously good, and you could fire both at the same time. It was crazy, but yeah, I mean, but the 650 cal was a safer route. I felt because it just had more ammo.
Nah, because it does less damage. Like if I had to choose between 650 cals or 420 millimeters,
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
choose 420 millimeters.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd probably choose 420 millimeters too, but you know what I would choose actually? I'd choose like 120 millimeter, and then uh 112.7 millimeter, and then the
That
Yak
sounds
9.
like what would be. That sounds like the argument of like a yak fighter or a lag.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not lying when I say that, and that makes me very disappointed in you.
That's why I like the 109F and WAD a bit because it reminds me of the Yak a little bit. Or
Screw the yaks. I
uh,
am not looking forward to when those things are introduced.
I'm looking forward to it. We already found the Yak. I already found the IL-2. It's gonna be good. It's
I'm
gonna be
waiting for
good.
the. I'm hoping they add the I-153 because I want to just fly a biplane in WAD and just outturn everyone
But you will also be going like 100 miles an hour, maybe.
slower. No, the I-153's top speed is 268 miles per hour.
But the
Oh,
average WAD
89.
plane is supersonic, so
No,
I
that's
was
just high tier.
all right. For those of you who
Because
can't
I'm
see the
hoping they
British
add
flag,
it as like your first tier Soviet fighter.
yeah. For
Also,
those,
they better add the LE-5 before the Act 9.
I think they'll add both. I think they'll release everything at once. But
Oh no.
for those of you who came to the Bro Show, I'm gonna give you guys a hint. I'm gonna make a really like funny video. It's gonna be a troll video. It's gonna be the ME262 first looks, and it's gonna be the Focke-Wulf A4 because someone told me it's like the same speed and stuff.
I hate the. Why are they adding the ME-262?
I'm gonna make
Why?
a video just to
So
show
many
it.
better airplanes you can add.
I think the ME262 would be cool in the game, but it's just too OP at the moment. We need to like fix it.
That's what I mean. It's like, why the bloody hell are you adding B-17s and Avo
Or they
Lancasters?
need to make a new map for it, maybe.
I know. I'm hoping. I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna do. But like, still,
Yeah.
I swear, because if they add the planes before the map, there will be blood.
I think development is taking a bit too long. Um,
Mm.
yeah.
Well, I would imagine Fanatec doesn't get that much money out of these games. That's probably why they take so long to do
Yeah. I
everything.
mean, they make decent money, but it's not a lot of money if you put it in perspective.
That's
From
what I mean.
because they didn't. I don't think they monetized it right. I mean, I know they're selling gold and stuff, but like, you need to like, I don't know, increase the player base. Really, I mean,
That's the
but
problem. Like what? That's the problem with what though,
it's a
because it
niche
has a
market.
small community that's just dedicated, but like it can't expand because the community is so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I think it could expand. Like, I think it could try to be a next War Thunder. Like, try to make it.
Like be a War Thunder for iOS.
Yeah, but they need to market it as like they need to put like ads out. I know it's expensive, but like maybe instead of an update.
Also, maybe have a better YouTube channel. Because
Yes,
that's the only reason why I got into War Thunder is because I saw the YouTube channel. It's pretty cool.
really.
I still watch it actually because I like War Thunder.
Well, that's
Even
probably
though a third person decided to delete theirs.
huh. Yeah. So I mean, like, I've had a lot of requests for War Thunder. Maybe I should revisit. I don't know, but
Yes, you should reinvest it, and you should unlock a Spitfire and see that it's surely not OP.
I really don't want to spend the time to like unlock new planes though.
What's wrong with the Spitfire? It's awesome,
Nothing's wrong with it. I just don't want to unlock it.
but it's also not OP.
It's gonna take too much time.
No, well, it only take you a few months.
There we go. That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna have
I'm
school.
joking. No, I'm joking. It literally only took me about a few days. Unlock the first Spitfire.
A few days is a long time. I don't know.
Oh, that's not a long time. Have you seen how long it's taking me to unlock the Hawker Hunter?
Um,
Also, we're getting very off topic here.
yeah, let's get back on topic.
So we did F86.
Mm-hmm.
Crap, what came after that? Oh, F80, not F80, F100 Super Saber.
So how did they get to an F86 to a F100?
Don't ask me.
Okay, good answer.
The the F80 was actually a really cool plane though.
Was
Well, why do I keep on saying F80? F100. It was
Okay.
the first supersonic jet fighter.
Wait, was the X1 Bell? Well, I guess it's not a fighter.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, like jet fighter.
Okay, so F100 for you guys.
And I know for a fact that like in the initial prototypes were very dangerous to fly
I'm
for
sure.
reasons.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because a lot of people didn't really care to go to supersonic speeds.
Yep. Well, no, but overall, it was a really good aircraft.
Yeah, but
And it was also the first American fighter to be equipped with the AIM-9 Sidewinder missile,
probably not a
which is
gold
basically
trade
the
system.
heat-seeking missile.
So yeah, um, yeah, I don't know, like that's. But why does it need to go supersonic if it's doesn't need to go?
To outspeed, because it was designed to counter the MiG-17.
So it's just they can just go supersonic like that, like they just turn up that
They
throttle,
gave it an afterburner, and it became supersonic.
and it didn't like eat up all their fuel.
Oh no, it did.
Okay, so it was like a last ditch thing, maybe.
No, it had enough fuel to fly. I think 500 miles.
Okay, so that's not terrible. I mean, that's kind of
It's not
terrible.
bad, but it's not good either.
I mean, now that
Anyway,
500 miles isn't that far. That's like
also for a jet, that's pretty good.
it's like the width of the U.S. from like the shortest distance. The width of
Also,
Canada.
no, but the thing about the F80, not F80, the F100, this plane also had 420 millimeter cannons because the United States finally got its act together and gave its planes cannons.
Oh, what cannons they use? They made their own cannons.
I'm pretty sure they just use Hispanos because they saw, oh, the British love using Hispanos. We should just use Hispanos.
Yeah, I mean they could have used
Even though the
USB.
Hispanos weren't as good compared to their German counterparts, which is why German cannons are stupidly OP and British cannons aren't that good.
I'm just wondering, are there different muzzle velocities in Wings of Duty for different stuff?
Like German cannons though are much better than British cannons.
Yeah.
Well, it's makeup and it's like I hate German planes so much.
That's
It's
why we
like
fly
because
yaks. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome.
screw yaks. Those things should also burn in hell.
Great. I think the same for Spitfires then.
No, Spitfires are beautiful.
Until the yak comes over there and just goes and just puts it in its place.
With their 37 millimeter BS. Or was it 45 millimeter BS?
Both. 37 mil or 45 mil. Your choice.
See, I play too much War Thunder in arcade mode, so I have to deal with those things all the time. It's like so many wings clipped.
Yes,
It's not even a good aircraft.
there is no game in the background. This is just a podcast. I mean, if you want to see gameplay, I can put gameplay, but I normally don't play a game when I do this. But I will do it once for you guys.
Yeah, we're getting really off topic
Good
again.
YouTube.
Because goddamn
How
it,
long the Wi-Fi?
I hate yaks so much.
All right, here's your gameplay.
Okay.
But I normally don't do it. All right, so yes, let's talk about the F104
104.
because they went up 4 this time instead of like 16.
The
Or no, 14.
F-104 Starfighter was designed by Lockheed Martin, and it
Okay.
was it was the first U.S. fighter to reach Mach 2, I think,
That's a huge improvement. That's from Mach 1 to Mach 2.
to Mach 2.
That's like
No,
double.
but the thing about this was this plane was designed to be a joint NATO fighter aircraft.
Okay.
The problem with this thing was it was known for having a very high accident rate.
And it's because it went.
Like this was one of the most dangerous planes you can fly. And if you look at this thing, I'll show you the camera actually, if you want me to show you a photo of it.
Yeah, let's take a look at a photo. I mean, I can always look one up, but let me look one up actually. It's called the F-100
F-104 Starter.
Starfighter.
This thing's ridiculous. If you ever just look at it.
Starfighter sounds like it's something out of Star Wars.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it looks kind of crazy too. It don't look. It looks like it's.
Look at it. Look at its wings in
Yeah.
proportion to the fuselage.
It's pretty small. That's.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty. I wouldn't. Look at the elevator. It's really high up there, isn't it? It's above
Yeah.
the jet engine. That's crazy. This is like the spaceship almost of. It looks like it's supposed to go straight up, instead of. It's kind of interesting. All right.
Was stupid. OP. Okay, no, but this plane was used by the United States, Italy, Germany, Great Britain, to name a few. This plane wasn't a bad design. It was just so dangerous to fly.
It looked like a bad. I mean, if it's dangerous to fly, it's a bad design, I'd imagine. Unless it's just dangerous
No,
to go
because the
Mach 2.
performance was really good. Like, this thing broke so many records.
But was it safe? Like, what made it not safe?
Its wings,
Okay.
because a lot of times its flight characteristics wasn't very good.
So it just snap off, or would it like get shot off?
No, like you would crash.
Oh, why would you crash? Like, what made you crash?
I actually forget. I think it was something. It's something to do with the wings and not having enough lift.
Oh, so you just lose control eventually?
Yeah.
That sounds pleasant. Yeah, so I wouldn't fly that. I wouldn't want to be one of the unlucky guys to fly that.
Also, fun fact: this plane was also the first plane to carry a Gatling gun. Well, the
Wait.
first U.S. fighter to carry a Gatling gun.
A Gatling, like. Oh, okay. I'm thinking
You know
like
what I'm
the
talking about,
Civil.
right?
I was thinking of the
The
Civil
machine
War
guns
one
that
for
just
something.
like spin the barrel.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I was thinking of like a Civil War Gatling gun. Have you seen those?
No, not the.
Where you're
The
like,
Gatling
when you're
guns weren't even used in the Civil War.
Yeah,
That was after.
They had Gatling
That was
wars.
after, Gabe.
What was it was used after? No, because I saw a Clint Eastwood movie.
Yeah, they were used after
I'm pretty
the Civil War.
No, it was near the Civil War.
Like they were designed like right after the Civil
The
War.
Union. I'm pretty sure Clint Eastwood was fighting the Union, and they had a Gatling gun, and he went on it and started just blasting everyone.
That is called an inaccuracy, and I will destroy that movie now
I'm gonna look that
because
up.
that is an inaccuracy.
Gatling.
Never
gun in
take
Civil
stuff from
War.
Hollywood and
Gatling gun in
expect it to
Civil
be
War.
real
Here
life.
it is. This is it.
It's like with the movie 300. No, the Spartans really weren't naked guys with
Listen.
capes.
The gun was named for its inventor, Richard Jordan Gatlin, a physician in June 1864 to 1865. They were put on gunboats as well. This was the Civil War, yeah. I'm looking at it.
These guns were fitted into Gatling. Continue
Gatling
reading. Because I could have sworn it was used afterwards.
The Gatling gun was first used in warfare during the American Civil War. 12 of the guns were purchased personally by the Union commanders and used in the trenches during the siege of Petersburg, Virginia.
Okay, so like it was used in the very end because Petersburg was like one of the last major battles of the war.
Yes. but I still thought it's still Civil War. So welcome, man. You know how to escape to it.
Anyway, let's continue to the F-105 Thunder Chief, also designed by Republic.
Okay.
This
So I'm guessing
plane
his name
is the Thunder Chief, also known as the Thud by its pilots, was
Thud.
a single-seat fighter bomber designed to. It was originally designed to drop tactical nuclear bombs,
Dang.
but in Vietnam, it was just used as a bomber.
I bet they strapped a lot of napalm to it.
Yeah, but like they didn't do that well. They didn't do as well as the Americans would have hoped, as
So-
the MiGs would chew them up
So I do wonder
really
now.
badly. Bad.
So when I play Rising Storm 2, and we call in napalm support, is that what flies over me?
Most likely than not.
What other planes could it have been? Because I don't know. You never really see it. It just kind of goes
B-52s?
P-52s.
No, B-52s.
Oh, B-52s. But it's like a jet fighter, kind of.
That's a jet.
B-52? I thought it was like a big one.
It's a jet bomber. It's literally. It looks like a Boeing 707.
Yeah. So it looks like a commercial.
Instead of carrying passengers, it carries bombs.
Great. Good to know.
Don't worry, most of them are retired.
Hold on, B-52. Let me take a look. B-52. All right, go ahead. Continue on. Oh, I see it. It looks kind of cool, actually.
So yeah, this thing took a lot of damage from the Vietnamese jets.
Okay. Yeah, because it was probably used a lot during that time.
Yeah.
Was it?
What else? The next notable weapon in fighter.
I think they are weapons.
Do we get up to the F4? No. Okay. We're gonna talk about the F4 Phantom. This is one of my favorite design. This is my favorite plane of all time from a design aesthetics because I love its design so much. But like, why is it a flying brick?
Wait, so how did it get to the F4 Phantom from the F?
Because it was originally a naval fighter. And the Navy has its own lineup. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't understand why they just didn't make like one air thing and then give planes to the Navy, give planes to these guys.
Because they tend not to give planes to the Navy.
Oh, so Navy was like, we'll make our own Air Force, I guess. I was the Navy.
Because if you look at like the German Luftwaffe, like the Luftwaffe would refuse to give the Navy any aircraft, and I mean any aircraft.
Huh.
And that's why. Same thing happened with the RAF.
Really?
Where the Royal Air Force would not give any aircraft to the Royal Navy.
Okay, so yeah.
That's why our Navy has its own air branch.
Yeah. So yeah. It's interesting. So yeah, tell us about the F4. There's a lot. I think a lot of people want to know about it.
It was our primary fighter jet in Vietnam. It was a flying brick, which is something I tend not to like in a fighter design.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
It had a stupidly good acceleration rate.
Yeah. I mean, it was a Navy fighter, so it had to.
It was also designed as an interceptor.
All right, I can see it. Yeah.
So, it originally had eight missiles, 4 radar-guided missiles, and 4 heat-seeking missiles.
Yes, but it didn't have any cannons, which was its main issue.
No. Eventually, the D and the E variant did have a 20mm cannon.
Oh.
Well, the D variant had a 20mm gun pod, and the E had a 20mm Gatling gun.
Oh,
if I'm not mistaken.
That's not bad. That's really not bad.
The Phantom was an amazing aircraft, and it was the only aircraft to serve in all three branches of the military that have an air arm. It fought for the Navy, the Air Force, and the Marine Corps.
So it was probably a really good plane then.
It was because of its acceleration. It could have a stupidly good acceleration, which meant U.S. pilots can often escape dogfights against the MiGs.
Yes, that's pretty cool. Because the MiGs, they didn't have radars, missiles for the most part. I think some
Yeah,
of
and
them.
many countries still operate F4 Phantoms like Korea or Iran.
Wait, they still use them?
Yeah, I don't know why, but Korea loves the F4.
Like they still like it?
Yeah, well, when I say Korea, I mean South Korea.
Yeah, yeah. I thought they would have had more advanced stuff by now.
No, they have the T-50, but eh.
Maybe
Also,
they
the
should.
Israelis had good success with it, but they swapped them out for F-15s now, I think, or was it the F-35?
It was one of those. I think it was the F-15, but I don't know. I just all I know is that they at first used Mirages. Actually, I watched a documentary on the first three guys that started the Israeli Air Force. It's kind of interesting.
Well, the Israeli Air Force is one of the most combat experienced in the world.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're always fighting, so makes sense.
Exactly.
But I think the documentary is really cool. I forgot the name of it, but I probably need to watch that again.
Was
Um,
it Dogfights, a Desert Ace?
I don't know. It didn't really talk much about the dogfights. I mean, it did, but it was mainly about just how they started it. Like the three people that came together and like got planes for the Israelis and stuff. And
Because they used French aircraft, didn't they?
yeah, but they
Because
had a
they couldn't get American aircraft because America would refuse to give them aircraft.
yeah, but the three guys, they're American but they wanted to help out Israel. And the U.S. threatened them to lose their citizenship. And I'm not sure if they lost it or not. I can't remember. I think some of them did and some of them didn't. But
Okay.
yeah, it's
Well,
kind of
we're getting
interesting.
off topic again because I also want to get to the
Yeah.
F-8 Crusader.
All right, let's hear about it.
The F-8 Crusader had the best climb rate of any U.S. jet in Vietnam.
That sounds pretty legit.
It's also known as the last gunfighter
All right, that's
because
actually
its primary armament was four 20 millimeter cannons.
what's it called? F
F-8 Crusader.
F8. Okay, I thought you said 80 for a second. S.
It's also a really cool design, and many people like to compare the two because they both serve for the Navy as interceptors.
Is
Also the Crusader had the highest kill to loss ratio, 5-1. So for every Crusader shot down, 5 MiGs would be shot down.
wow. Yeah, I can see the pictures of it. I can see the guns and stuff. So is this in Gunship 3?
No,
Oh, what?
because actually might be in the Navy, what you call it.
The Navy one? Okay. Someone let me know if it's in there and I'll get it. I want to fly this plane. It looks cool.
It's a very good plane. Its speed and its climb rate was excellent, and its flight characteristic was just as good.
I it looks kind of cool. I mean, I like the name of it too. But
Yeah, Crusader.
it's
If they were compare, I always find it interesting how this thing has a similar design to the A7. Now you're probably
A7.
gonna have to look that up, right?
Is that another jet?
Yeah. By that. Okay.
Yeah, they look
So yeah,
like
just look up the A7 real
it
quickly.
looks like exactly the same. That's interesting. What
It
is
might
it?
be called the Corsair too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, LTV Corsair. That's kind of
And just,
interesting.
I always find it interesting how these two look similar, except one's more stubby than the other.
Yeah. Well, it's just I guess the way to design it. I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
Gabe,
Huh?
Gabe, are you
What?
still there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Gabe,
Is it Chipmunk?
Gabe, are you still there?
Is it working? Okay, guys, we have technical difficulty. Let's go into something to fix it. We'll try this, see if it works. Are we good? Is it
Can
working?
you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, we're good. Okay,
I don't know what's going on.
so this plane also there was this shirt that the pilots made just for the FA Crusader, and
Yeah,
it was called and the shirt basically said, "When you're out of Crusaders, you're out of fighters."
that's kind of
Also,
funny.
Crusader pilots really hated Phantom pilots, and Phantom pilots really hated Crusader
Yeah,
pilots.
I think I heard about that.
It
Yeah,
was a rivalry.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say about that. But yeah, I concur. There we go. So, yes,
So,
the
do
stream was
you want
over.
to go into the? Okay, so what was I gonna ask about? What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I also had 4 Sidewinder missiles
So it has
or
guns.
Heat-seeking
It has
missiles, I should
it
say.
has guns and 4 sidewinders.
Yeah,
That's pretty
it
good.
was. There's a reason why this thing did so well in Vietnam.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah,
I
more or
wish
less.
it better be good. Someone download Gunship 3 in Navy and just tell me if it's in it. I just want to know. I really doubt it's in it. I don't. They have the F4 Phantom, and that's like basically all I've ever seen. I think they have the F.
It's like a flying brick.
Yeah, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of cool in the game. It's fast. It's really fast.
It's stupidly fast.
um, and I guess that long range going for it. Those A7s, they
It had the AIM-9, not AIM-7.
aim. Oh, they have aim sevens now.
No, the AIM-7's he is the radar guided missile.
I always thought it had both, like 4 of each or something. I don't know. Gina, I have something to talk about. Some jets. All right, we'll feature you at the end of the show then. We're talking about jets, American jets. Uh, the Me-2 Season 2 jets coming on. I don't know. I
It's
don't.
a stupid idea.
Yeah, it's kind of a little weird. It'll make a
It's
lot of
such
money
a
though, but I
stupid
don't know if
idea.
it's. I kind of want to see it in the game to be honest, but I kind of don't want to. I
No,
want to see it on a new map. You know, I don't want to see it on
no,
Battle of Britain. Okay, I want to see it like
no,
no, I want to see it like on I don't know, like against American planes or something. I don't know.
no.
Like my Soviet fighters will take it out. All right, so what's next on the list? Because I think we have other people we want to feature.
F5,
F5. Okay, so that's another Navy plane.
F5 Tiger. Um, this plane was designed as a export fighter for the U.S. Air Force. So basically, the U.S. this fighter was actually rather cheap.
All right.
It had carried up to 4 AIM-9 Sidewinder missiles and it had two 20mm cannons.
That's not bad.
This plane also did pretty well in Vietnam,
So is this
as it was able to outturn MiG-21.
really?
Yeah,
Was it faster?
these no.
All right. I
The thing about the thing about the F5 is I love its name, by the way. It's called the Freedom Fighter
that's
because
kind of
of
yeah. That's a
course
good name.
Americans named that plane the Freedom Fighter.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
No, but the F5 is really a good aircraft. And I know after Vietnam, we sold a lot of them to other countries like Iran. I know the Iranians loved using those things. Korea, Japan. What else? Who else do we sell it to? Because I know we sell this to a lot of smaller air forces which couldn't afford better jets.
Wait, so which one was the Crusader? Is the F what for the Crusader?
F8 Crusader.
F8. Yeah, Gunship 3 doesn't have it. It's a shame.
Of course they don't.
I just want the Ultimate Fighter, you know. And I don't know. Did they?
Gunship 3 is underdeveloped compared to WAD.
Yeah, I think they stopped it short-sighted, but WAD they did
Yeah.
on a whole new engine, and their next game's supposed to be on a whole new engine as well, so it should run better. You
What's
want to talk
going to
about
be
the
the next
A10
game?
Warthog? The next game, there's been a lot of rumors. I think it's gonna be modern jets, but
Oh, thank God. Oh,
not by
that's
like super modern jets, but
fine.
like maybe like 2001 or something.
Eh. Well, anyway, so time to go on to. Do you want to go on modern jets?
Yeah, let's
Just
go
for the
ahead and
fun of
hit.
it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and hit some of those up. What do we got?
F-14 Tomcat.
All right, that's a
It's
Navy
a
plane, right?
Yeah, it was a interceptor, and it's a great aircraft.
All right.
It was designed for. I'm lost with words. It was designed as an interceptor, like the F-4 Phantom. It actually had a 20 millimeter cannon in the first variant, so that was better. It
All
also
right.
had a variable swept wing.
All right. So it had. Was the wing? Was that wing kind of useful? I don't know.
It was because it allows the plane to fly better at slower speeds.
All right.
In a dogfight.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. All
And
right.
this plane did exceptionally well in the first Gulf War, and in the and when NATO was dealing with the situation in what was then Yugoslavia.
Uh. All right. And it had missiles.
Yeah, of
What
course it did.
What kind of missiles?
Four, no, six AIM-7 Sparrows and two AIM-9 Sidewinders.
All right. So okay. And did they ever like do anything with the missiles to make them better, or were they just still unreliable?
The they improved the technology with the missiles considerably.
So what missiles do we use currently? If I yeah.
The AIM-12 AMRAAM and the AIM-9 Sidewinder.
So the AIM-9 always stuck.
Yeah, because we haven't found a better heat-seeking missile. Because we just improved the AIM-9
Okay.
over and over again.
All right. So yeah, that makes sense.
What else? No, but then we get to the F-15. And this
Yeah.
plane is one of the best fighter jets the U.S. have ever produced.
Now,
It was
before you say something, I've heard that the F-15, like if you shot,
is excellent.
yeah, I heard that like someone chopped the wing, like the wing got shot
Oh,
off, and the dude was still
no.
flying without the wing, and he landed it.
I
And
know what story you're talking about. Basically, this Israeli pilot was training, and what happened was he crashed into an airplane, and a whole chunk of his wing just was ripped off. He still was flying. He didn't even realize
yeah,
his wing was chopped off until his co-pilot told him.
what I heard is that he landed the plane, and air traffic
Yeah,
control told him after the fact because they didn't want to scare him into thinking.
yeah, that's what I mean.
That's yeah, that's to me that's hilarious. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
I
It's a
know.
cool story. So yeah.
No, the fact that that thing survived is actually scary.
Yeah, Dylan, you'll be talking about it.
What a no, but the F-15 is an amazing aircraft.
Yeah.
Like its performance in Desert Storm and in Yugoslavia proved it.
Yeah, I think
And because it's a plane that has good maneuverability, has a great top speed,
yeah.
and it's overall a really good aircraft.
Yeah. And I think the next WAD game is going to be Desert Storm actually. I think that's what it is. But I don't know.
Oh, please be Desert Storm.
I
That's like one of my favorite maps. My
and
favorite
I think
wars.
Two Brook was just to show us that it can be done, like a desert, a cool desert. I don't know, but we'll see. But before they close WAD, I really hope they add like new missions, you know. But anyways, let's go ahead and just get straight back to the F-15 because I'm actually quite interested in that.
Uh, so the F-15 had one 20 millimeter cannon and four AIM-9 Sidewinders and four AIM-7 Sparrows before. Now they just fit them with AIM-12 ARAMs instead.
All right, so yeah, that sounds yeah.
So the thing about the AIM-7 is no. The thing about the F-15 is now it's slowly losing its superiority over other jets.
Oh really?
But also, people always think about that. Oh, now it's not a good aircraft. But you have to remember, this thing was designed in the mid 1970s.
Oh dang, I never knew it was that old.
It began serving for the Air Force in 1978.
Dang. So yeah, I mean that makes sense. Like for such an old plane, not terribly old, but for such an no, yeah, that's a pretty old plane, right?
Yeah,
That's pretty old.
and
So
people forget that. And it's still the best. It's still a staple in the U.S. Air Force,
Yeah.
and because it's such a good plane,
But did they
not
ever?
only in a air superiority role, but in a but also in a strike fighter role.
So did they do anything to improve it? Like, what comes after the F-15? Like, what's next?
F-16.
So yeah, F-16, and was that much better? Like,
It was the F-16 was designed as an export fighter because the F-15 is so bloody expensive. Was so bloody expensive at the time.
so it's more. So it's
How
that's
that would change when they came with the F-22.
okay.
No, but the F-16 was designed as an export fighter. I know the Israelis love using those things.
Uh-huh.
So the Israelis like using most jets.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they'll take what they get.
Yeah. No, but also the F-16 was designed more as a strike fighter.
So someone just said it's an AIM 120 AMRAAM. Is that true?
Yeah, A12. I say A12, but it might be a 200, 120.
Okay. Well, thank you for the correction. All right. Yes. Go ahead and continue. He was close.
If you look it up, it's very different. It's much different than the F-15
I do want
in
to take a look
design
at this
because
actually.
the F-16 only has one engine.
F. I'm gonna look at the F-15. Then I'm gonna look at the F-16. Okay, F-15. I see. F-16 kind of looks the same.
If
F-16 just looks like it's more. There's more stuff on it, and then it goes to
no, F-16 only has. You say that looks similar to the F-15.
the F-22, I guess. What was it, F-22 Raptor? I don't know.
Also, Penguin. It was General Dynamics who designed the F-16.
Okay, so that's a whole new company.
It was eventually bought by Boeing, I think.
I think everything was pretty much bought by Boeing.
No,
Whatever happened to all those companies?
McDonnell Douglas was bought by Boeing. Northrop, I want to say, was bought by Lockheed. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah. So why would Boeing want those aircraft if they're commercial?
Because they wanted to get into military aviation, and historically speaking, they only made fighters. I mean, not fighters, bombers.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else? Yes, Penguin. Israel likes using the F-16s. They use most jets. Like, let's be honest, it's Israel.
Yeah.
The F-109. What the hell is the F-109? Tested.
It's
we
the
already
German.
did it. Soviet jets. So the last podcast I was on.
Yo, can I just not see chat or something? Is there more chat than I can see or something?
I don't know. Just listing off Cold War era jets, and we already did the Sukhoi 27.
Yo, my phone won't load. That's a shame.
Okay, so let's get to the F-18.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
The F-18 is, I don't know. I actually don't know too much about it. Not gonna lie. Other than it's a naval interceptor / strike fighter, and I know its speed is under Mach 2. I think it's like 1.8 or something like that.
All right. Wait.
And that's all I know.
So why is the speed lower? I guess you didn't really need Mach 2.
Don't ask me.
Okay.
I actually know. I think it was designed to be cheaper than the F-18. I think that's why.
All right. So that makes sense. And this is the Daily Bro Show. We're just talking about planes today. So yeah, let's. What's next? Is there anything next?
F-22.
Is that the last?
But everyone knows what that is because that plane is stupidly good.
I think I even knew what it was, and I've never really, and I don't know anything about it. F-22 Raptor, right?
Yeah.
That's all I know about it. I don't know how I know it.
The most maneuverable jet the U.S. have ever made.
Is it more maneuverable than a Spitfire?
No. If it was, that would be very pathetic.
So why don't we still use Spitfires?
Spitfires have a top speed of 400 miles per hour.
Why can't they just strap? They can't
Probably
just
like
strap an engine to it.
20 miles per hour. The F, there's no such thing as the F-19.
Yeah, someone wants to know about the F-19.
There's no such thing as the F-19.
I'm gonna
Last
look
time
that
I
up.
checked.
I really
And
want to
no,
see.
we're not doing the A-10 because that's an attack aircraft.
It's probably some experimental aircraft. Yeah, there's an F-19. What is this
Yeah,
thing?
but like I'm talking about mainstream aircraft. No, like stupid experimental BS because then we would go through
Dude,
the F.
It looks like
the
a
F-23.
fidget spinner. It looks like a fidget
No.
spinner. It does. What is this thing? Notable appearances in media. There's like nothing about it. They know nothing. F-19 is designed for a and they never made it. It's a hypothetical.
No.
It's a hypothetical U.S. fighter aircraft that has never been officially acknowledged.
Yeah, so no. Herman, we're not doing the A-10.
Existence
what do you not get about that?
Still classified.
We're still like Herman. We're like getting over time because I can't. No, Herman, like no A-10. Like, please stop.
Who we got subbing here? Weeds.
Okay. No, but in all seriousness, do you want to just continue with the F-22?
Yeah. I'm gonna look at this F-19 for a bit. It legit looks like it's something out of Star Wars.
Nope. It's actually it looks like something I would see from like not Halo. Was it Halo?
Maybe. Halo's some alien game, I think. It's a weird aircraft. F-19 is kind of weird. You probably find this at Area 51. It's probably it right here. Alright, so yeah, let's continue on before I get in trouble for like classified information. I don't know.
So the F-22 is a what else can I say about it? Oh yeah, it has radar stealth technology, which basically means you cannot pick it up via radar.
So how does that work? Does it just create interference or something?
It basically, you know how radar works, right?
Yeah.
Where you set it in waves and it bounces back at you.
It doesn't bounce. It absorbs those waves?
Yeah.
Now, is there a risk of cancer from that?
Nope. It's not radiation.
It is a radiation, though.
No, it's not. It's just a wave.
Of what? Radio wave.
Yeah, that's not as powerful.
Yeah, radio waves aren't very powerful. Radio waves are everywhere. They're not powerful. But it's still radiation.
No, it's not.
It's electromagnetic radiation.
It's a different type of wave. It's less powerful. Radiation waves are ultraviolet rays and gamma rays that can actually kill you.
No, those are just dangerous forms of radiation.
Cannot kill you. What do you not get about that?
No, but radiation is it's electromagnetic radiation. Radiation's radiation. Light's radiation. That's how it travels.
No, I'm not gonna. That's ultraviolet.
Gamma rays. They're way. Okay, gamma is just a more powerful form of radiation.
Yes, but radio waves are not radiation.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not gonna bother.
Let's look this up. Are radio waves radiation?
We are getting really off topic.
Radio waves are a type of electromagnetic radiation. I told you.
We're getting really off topic. Also,
they're non-ionizing.
I have to talk about one plane that I wanted to talk about.
Before we switch over, it's non-ionizing radiation, so that's why it's not deadly. But there are conspiracies that it will kill you. So, careful with it. Alright, what is next? Someone's saying... I think we talked about the F-18.
We already did those planes. We did the F-14.
Yes, we've already done those planes.
We did the F-18 too. It's like, God damn it. We already did those planes.
Oh, God.
What do you not understand that we did those planes?
Okay.
Like, God damn it.
Okay. I really want to see an F-109. I'm going to look that up. And someone said an F-117. I think that sounds realistic.
I'm pretty sure those are fake.
They're probably like classified planes no one knows about. I'm going to look up an F-109 because I'm expecting to see some hilarious picture.
I'm expecting to see a BF-109
yeah, that's probably F-109.
Oh, yeah. By the way, the next person to spam F-14, okay, that's it.
No, there's actually something.
Herman, I'm putting you on a timeout.
No, don't put him on a timeout. No.
He's been spamming 109 for like the past few minutes.
It's okay.
It's like I'm annoyed. It's like, no, stop it.
Where is he? I can't even see him to time him out.
There.
Did you? All right. Um. Yeah. Let's just move on. I guess. Hold up. How do I see? Oh, that's the live chat from the game. That's why I don't see Herman. How do I untime him out?
I have no idea. Well, first of all, you're not on the right chat.
I am now.
There you go.
Oh my gosh! I just added like 300 more seconds. I'm trying to fix it. Stop. Herman, I'm so sorry. This wasn't supposed to happen. I'll give you a
I'm not
gulag
even gonna
pass.
bother.
You're good to go to gulag for free now. Okay. I'm sorry, dude.
I'm just gonna go
I
back
didn't
to
mean for that to
exile.
happen. I tried. I thought that it would reverse the effect if I did it, but it didn't. It just put you in timeout again. Um.
Oh god.
Okay.
Now I feel bad because of that. Thanks a lot. It wasn't my fault. I put him on timeout because he was spamming things.
Well, there's an automatic spam thing, so you can't spam too much, or otherwise it doesn't.
Okay, no, but in all seriousness, let's get to the F-35.
Okay, so we'll talk about the F-35, and is that the last one on the list before we bring in other people to talk?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna talk about the
The
F-35, guys,
F-35.
and then the A-10.
The F-35 was designed as a joint strike fighter. It was designed to replace the F-16, the A-10, the F-18. Crap, what was the other plane I wanted to replace? The F-18 and something else.
F-22.
And we spent $270 billion just to develop the bloody thing. And it's still not
Dang.
working correctly.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a lot
It's
of tax dollars.
It's so like why we spend so much money developing it? It's so like
Yo, that's crazy. And is it worth it though? Do we need it?
not really. Yes,
I don't
yes,
know.
the F-35 has VTOL. The Harrier does a much better job at doing it.
Huh.
Just saying.
Okay, so
We're not doing the YF-23.
What's the YF-23?
It's basically an experimental fighter.
Okay, guys. So is that it for the F-35?
Oh, and also, it's being exported to many other countries. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, I finally can go back to sleep. Good night.
All right. Take care, Lee Bass. Thank you for joining us on the show today. I think we're gonna bring
Well,
in.
wasn't Dylan gonna show something?
Yeah, I want to see what other people. So if you guys want to go ahead and join in on the stream, go to the stream waitlist so I can move you into the Daily Bros show.
Yeah, cause I freaking hate the A10 so much.
I don't know much about it. Do they use that? I think they use it though.
They still use it. That thing has been used since the 1950s.
All right, so it's up to you if you want to come, Lee Bass, but I'm gonna move to the Daily Bros show. So
I'm gonna come.
All right.
I'm.
Dylan, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So you have something to tell us about the A10 Warthog?
Yes, I do know, this thing is so terrifying people might not want to face it. It's actually saved many soldiers' lives on the battlefield.
All right. Yeah.
We do know it's still being used today by the U.S. Air Force.
So that's
I already talked about the F5 Tiger, though it's not really called the Tiger. It's called a Freedom Fighter.
If you guys
timeout too.
If you guys missed any information, you can always rewind the video. All right. So what else do you have to say about the A10?
Well, I know the A10 could hold rockets and bombs and missiles.
So how many
There's
people?
that.
Was it one pilot or is there multiple?
I think it's either one pilot or two pilot. I'm pretty sure it's a one pilot.
So when I think of an A10, I always think of like side gunners for some reason. I don't know why. Is that a thing?
No.
Here, I'll get a
There's
picture
no-
and put in screenshots.
Yeah, that'd actually be good if you could do that.
Alright. A10 Warthog.
Sorry if I don't accept friend requests. It's just I get too much spam. But you can still DM me. It doesn't matter. Well, it does matter because I'm gonna remember it. It's gonna annoy me. But yes. So he'll go ahead and show us the A10 Warthog. So is there anything else about it, like that you know? Like,
it can hold. It does have a heavy cannon. It's got a good cannon in the front.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So we'll take a look at that picture, and we still have to go
Yep,
through
I'm posting it now. And
two.
post. Alright, it's ending.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Penguin. It's just to make it easier because there's some people I call on Discord, so it makes it harder. But it's not that I don't care about you. It's I get spammed like a lot.
So you don't
But
care
that's
about him.
annoying.
No, I care about it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have taken the time to like respectfully decline. Um, yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, I probably spam you the most stuff. Just saying.
No, you're not even close. Not even
Really?
close. Not even close.
Who is then?
I'm not gonna say it, but I do get a lot of spam.
Alright, it's in screenshots.
All right, so it's one part. That thing looks pretty cool. This thing does
Yeah.
look scary, and I think that's what it's for.
Yeah, you don't want faces in the battlefield.
All right, so is there
If you see
any?
this, you better be running.
So is there
Didn't
any?
this thing do really well in Desert Storm?
Yeah, I think it's still used in Desert. Yeah,
I wonder if they are gonna put in Desert Storm. They
it has
should.
to be. It's a
It
staple.
has to be, or else there will be blood.
Yeah, you're just gonna go up to the developers. Hey, you better put in the 18 Warthog, or I'm gonna stab you in the mouth.
All right, so thank you for joining us on the show, Dylan. We're gonna go ahead and get the other guy in here and see what he has to say.
Alright.
Thank you. We'll see you next time. Welcome to the show, Penguino. Penguin. Rotata chips. Rotato chips. Ah, okay. He doesn't want to do it. And then we got this guy. He wants me to join the call. Hello? Alright, let's go ahead and join a different call. Yep.
Okay, sorry I had my mic muted. My mom told me how to do that, so I had to grab it real quickly. So, sorry about that, folks.
Yes. I think that's it, right? We've covered everything.
Yeah, for the most part. Actually, I forgot to talk about one jet and that they use in Vietnam called the F-111. And it was designed as a fighter bomber. And this thing was known as the Arc Fart.
The Arc Fart?
The problem with this fighter was, funny story actually, because these fighters used to bomb their targets at night. And I remember this old Vietnam War veteran telling me that these planes actually used to crash into mountain ranges because the navigational equipment would fail them.
Oh, dang. Yo, Herman just came out of timeout. he's like scarred from it. Dude, we're so sorry about that. Lee Bass, took it a bit too far, and then I tried fixing it and made it worse. I'm looking in the wrong chat still.
Thankfully, that was not my fault. I only put him out for 300 seconds.
That's 5 minutes. He was out for 10 minutes.
I know, because that was your fault.
Herman, we sincerely apologize on behalf of the Bro Show. You can you can sue us if you want, but I don't think it'll be upheld in our justice system. But you can talk about it on the Bro Show if you want.
Yes, we did do the F-105 Thunder Chief.
Then we'll get some.
This show was very different from the last one because we got really off topic a lot.
Yeah, we got off topic. And I think a lot of people joined. Maybe we should do the stream like an hour later than usual because I think a lot of people miss what we said earlier.
Sure, because I hear people. No, we're not doing the YouTube. I'm sorry.
We're not doing the YouTube. Oh, what is the YouTube? It sounds like a UFO. I want to look it up.
No, the U-2's a spy plane the Americans use. All I know about is a few of them got shot down by the Soviets, and that really ticked off the Americans.
Oh, was this during the Cold War?
Yes.
They captured the pilot.
It's a spy plane. Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Not that I was there, but I remember learning about it in American History 2 class. Yeah, so this thing is why the Cold War really got past there. I mean, at first we thought the Russians were spying on us, which they were, and then we started spying on the Russians, and then they
And they
shot it
shot
down.
us. They shot down one of our planes over. What was it? Cuba.
Uh, I'm not too sure where the plane was. I always thought it was over Russia, but I don't really know.
I'm pretty
Um,
sure it was Cuba where they shot down a U-2. I remember I was reading a story actually during the Cuban Missile Crisis where a American U-2 went into the Soviet Union, scared the hell out of all the Soviet planes, and then came back to Alaska to find out and there were MiGs chasing him. And
huh?
I found that hilarious.
He just went there, flew back, and then MiGs were on him. That's
What? The exact date? The Cuban Missile Crisis. So that would be what, 1961-ish?
I don't know. It's somewhere during the 60s.
I want to say it's 1961.
Let's look that up. Cuban.
Hey, Copycat. They're finally here. I haven't seen you in forever.
After literally 2 weeks. Yeah, man, welcome, man. The Cuban Missile Crisis. Let's see what the date is.
Well,
Yeah,
this was
62.
this was the closest mankind came to killing itself.
Yes, we got pretty close, guys, and
It
I
was
don't think we
no
see the
like
worst of it.
I remember my grandfather telling me about this because he was scared out of his mind that the U.S. and Russia was actually going to kill itself because he grew up and my aunt would also tell me this because my dad was too young to remember this. My aunt would tell me about it. Scary stuff. It's like really scary shit right there. What are you typing?
Some kid wants to call me. Um, yes, guys. I think please do the 19. Oh wait, that's freaking the wrong stream chat. Okay.
Yeah. Are you doing the? Are you really doing the?
Oh yeah, the
God
WAD stream
from
chat.
yesterday?
Yo, what's up, Marauder? Welcome back. Herman wants to know what's the password. Okay, let's just go back to full screen so I don't lose my mind here. Do the MiG 15.
We did that last week.
That was last week, so we have that there.
We did our Soviet bias last week. Today, well, yesterday was supposed to be American bias, but someone's Wi-Fi went out the window.
Yes, because that's what American bias does too. That's, like, the Ushanka protects you from that kind of stuff happening.
And then next week we're going to do French and British jets, right?
Yes. So stay tuned for Wednesday, Thursday. What days? Maybe a Friday event. I don't know. What day should we do it?
I want to say Wednesday because that was the day we were supposed to do it.
Yeah. So yes, Wednesday, guys. Next Wednesday or this Wednesday because it's not Wednesday. It's supposed to be though. Next Wednesday, guys.
You should show the part where I've shot you down, the FW-190.
Okay, what time zone or timestamp was it?
I actually forget. I know it was like I want to say it was right after you got blown. Just look up like when you were in FW-190. You know that moment when you were chased by like 3 Spitfires?
Yeah.
And you're saying like, why are they all following me?
I think they knew it was me too. They're looking at the stream.
I knew it was you.
They're looking at me.
I didn't know it was you because I saw you shot down one of our friends. So I figured, okay, I might as well just shoot him down.
Search Poplar
and everyone
tree incident.
followed me.
Do you know anything about the Poplar tree incident? I don't know anything about it. I'm afraid it's gonna be something bad though. What's the Poplar tree incident before I look it up?
The popular tree. Oh God.
What is it? See if potato chips one time. Potato chips.
Like German jets. Germany just mostly used Soviet or American jets, depending on the nation. The only 2 other nations that developed a lot of other jets was Great Britain and France, and we'll talk about them later because both of them combined will probably take an hour long.
Yeah.
I say combined because there really wasn't that many British jets, but I just want to cover them because British planes are awesome, despite what G9 thinks. Planes are OP, even though they're really not.
Yeah. What's the B1? Someone wants to know about the B1.
It's a crap. I heard about it before, but crap.
I'll look it up. let's. I don't know anything
forget
about
because
the.
I've heard about it. It's the B1 Lancer.
Yeah. Oh, looks kind of decent.
I forgot what it was used for. Also, we're gonna do World War One eventually. Because we're only gonna do this once a week,
Yeah. So I'm thinking Wednesday.
unless G9 runs out of ideas.
I will never run out of ideas, guys. I will legit just come on this show and I will talk about how bad I slept last night and my dreams and like I want to. There's
What, your
always
wet
gonna be.
dreams?
There's always something to talk about.
This actually scares me now.
Okay,
That's
we're gonna look up pop
huge.
culture incident as well, and then we'll probably eat some breakfast.
Oh yeah, no, but we're gonna do World War One eventually. But
Yeah,
then,
I'm hungry right
because
now.
probably after this, we're gonna do World War Two, and then after that, we're probably gonna do World War One. Because I really want to go over planes like the SC-5 and the Fokker D-7.
All right.
We already did the B-52. What do you guys not understand about this?
Gabe and World War
That's
One.
like annoying.
Interesting.
World War One.
I see Korean. I must
Yeah.
ban him now.
Papa Tree says something to do with Korea and 2 U.S. dudes dying. So sounds interesting.
I was gonna
Topic
put
for
the
another day.
user on a timeout.
What?
No timeouts. No timeouts. Just people will not sleep well tonight. So is there anything else that we need to cover? I think the B1
No.
Lancer, it basically looks like this and it does something like this.
Exactly.
There, I think it's shooting missiles in this picture, yeah. So it's basically that thing that you see in Call of Duty where it just goes shooting all those missiles at Earth and just blows everything up. The Tu-4. Oh, we never talked about modern Soviet jets, did we?
Yes, we did.
Oh yeah, we did. We never
The
talked about
Sukhoi Su-57.
we never talked about the TUs.
No, thank you.
No, we never did.
Topic for another day. But anyways, yes, we'll be doing more bro shows like this. I think tomorrow though we'll be talking about something. I think I'm gonna talk about that Mosin or something. I don't know. There's some story.
You're doing something with Vlad, aren't you?
Yeah, I want to do something with Vlad. It'll be at I don't know what time.
How dare you say he's your favorite? I mean, what?
You want me to say it? No, I got other people that are my favorites. I mean, not favorites, but just people that I can
Is it
trust.
TP? Is it TP?
TP. I mean, I've been playing with TP long before I got famous on YouTube. Not famous, but like big on YouTube. Not big.
Yeah,
I'm super small,
Honestly,
but big for a WAD community. Okay, I just call it that.
I honestly got into your channel just because of the WAD community.
Yeah, I think the WAD community is what brought most
Same.
people here, but I
Well,
hope to
because
expand it.
also,
That's
I
what
was
brought
like
me
when
here.
Yeah.
I subscribed around 200, I think.
Yeah, Leebass was one of the first ones. I still remember my first random
Oh.
comment. First random comment was from Camping Gamer. I think he's from China. And this thing's blocked now, probably. But dude, if you're out there, you've made this channel happen.
Well, I mean, because also I've been on like most of the streams you stream, even though I don't play the games a lot.
Yeah, and that's always cool, to see you guys. I mean, I just like interacting with you guys. WAD is not my favorite game to play, but
Of course,
I
it's
do,
not because I mean it's probably because you get shot down most of the time.
yes, and
Yes.
it's also because I don't know. I've just been playing it for so long. I mean, it hasn't really done anything new to make it interesting. It's just new planes, really.
So play War Thunder.
I was thinking IL-2.
Re-download War Thunder.
Okay, I'll re-download War Thunder and I'll download Fortnite and we'll do a complete troll stream. Just troll people until I get banned or something.
So then I can fly my Spitfire.
Fly your Spitfire. Yo, me and Bronzeback will 1v1. Yak 9 versus Spitfire, guys. We will settle it all for one.
I'll destroy you, and you know that.
We're gonna do that during a bro show. During the bro show. I mean, it's not even gonna be that. It's not even gonna be a podcast, but we're just gonna do it. We need to do that.
Okay.
Uh,
And like what? War
Yeah,
Thunder?
yeah, War Thunder will do
I'll
it.
murder you.
This is-
Actually, no. What?
War Thunder?
What Yak? Like what Yak? The Yak 9 or Yak 9T?
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the Yak 9. I'm gonna go old school. I'm just gonna use the Yak 9. And,
What BR is that again?
3.0, I think. Let's do this
Man, I
simulator.
can't use in realistic or in
Sim-
or in arcade.
Simulator.
Oh, Okay, so I'll just use a Spitfire Mark 5 2B to make
Okay.
it fair.
I do have a joystick, so you need to watch out for
Oh, I
that.
use mouse and key. Oh no, we're doing like realistic like settings because I only have a mouse.
Okay, fine. We'll go to realistic. That's fine.
Yay. Even though you probably would have the advantage because
Russian
because the
sleeping
Spitfire Mark 2B isn't that fast.
Yeah, guys, we'll cover all these battles and stuff. There is a suggestion place, so put all your suggestions down in the Daily Bro Show chat, which is you can put memes down there. We will take a look.
Wait, dog. I remember us
Put your
saying if you
suggestions
say
here.
the unspoken word, you get gulag.
Uh,
What's the unspoken word? Spitfire?
yeah, that's the gulag for 3 weeks. Bronze back. We will see. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't go into
I
exile.
already been sent to the gulag for saying it. I only had to serve like one day. Not even.
Because he went into exile for like a month. So
Yeah, I still showed up to the YouTube streams.
yeah, he did. I don't know. We've been going through a lot with the word Spitfire, but I think we've come to terms with it that it's not illegal. It's just disgraceful.
It's not disgraceful. It's awesome.
Some people beg to differ. Let's take a look at what Spitfires do to you when there's 3 of them on your 6 and you can't outrun them because they're broken.
To be fair,
That's
you
what
were
happens.
the one who decided to engage in a turn fight with them.
Uh,
Also, it was back. It was back more. Hold on, I'll find the time. It was way back, by the way.
she's crashing to me. The stream's
I'll find
uploaded
the
to
time.
YouTube. I think the WAD stream will stay up, but the PUBG will be taken down. So, if there's any moments in the PUBG stream that you liked, clip them before I take them down. Or maybe I'll leave them up.
PUBG's
But
awful. Battle Royale games are awful.
no, they're not.
Strictly my opinion.
You know what the best is? Airsoft Battle
They're
Royale.
overrated.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah.
I've seen those on YouTube.
Yeah. And have you ever done one in real life?
That'd be
Battle
lit.
Royale?
That'd
It's
be
totally
pretty
worth it. Totally worth it. I mean, even though some people like to cheat, it's okay because then they sell you your guns
I
afterwards.
want to say it's around here, actually.
All right, guys. I want to get that Mosin to got. I think I've come to terms with losing $150. I mean, it's. I think it'll be worth
How
it.
did you lose $150?
I'm gonna buy Mosin.
Go back.
Oh, back.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me
No,
look
I
this
said
up.
go back.
Yeah, I'm going back.
They're not going back. They're going forward. Go to like 50.
50.
Oh, actually, here it's good.
All right, let's take a look at this clip real quick, guys. So it looks like I see a Spitfire, and I can't get any lead on it, so I'm gonna turn on it.
Unfortunately, which was a mistake. You
No.
never lead on Spitfires.
You gotta,
Or
I gotta lead.
you always try
because
to get an altitude advantage, then you blow them up.
I think I was lagging here, so I didn't land too many shots, but I think I do get this kill. Yeah.
I think you do, honestly. And I see you.
So I shot him up, and I'm gonna get him right there on that burst. Yeah. Somehow clips his left wing when I shot his right. I don't know why. I thought that was interesting.
This was this Spitfire's mistake. He did not check his 6.
Yeah. Well, he once he realized I was there, but he didn't break. He tried to keep on.
Honestly, I cannot tell you how many times you've shot down Ravioli.
Ravioli.
It was specifically Ravioli you keep on shooting down.
It says Yavioli.
No, it's Ravioli.
The backwards R is a ya in Russian.
Rob.
It's ya-
Ravioli.
It's ya. It's Yavioli.
Rob.
It's Yavioli.
Ravioli.
How's that ravioli? Ravioli's the other way. That's Yavioli.
No, it's Ravioli. It's like pasta.
Ravioli.
Yeah, he lives in
then
Vietnam. I
you
always thought it was
start-
interesting because I always wondered what Vietnam was like. I don't know. It's just one of those countries I've always. I don't know. Every country interests me. Like that's why when someone's from a different country, I always ask them a lot of questions. Because I just want to know.
I'm
what it's like
interested
there.
from people from Europe.
Yeah, I've been to Europe quite a bit, so I kind of know what it's like. But like down to South America, I don't really know much about, and like Asia. I
You
don't
mean
really know much
Latin
about.
America?
South America is a continent, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like-
Well, Latin America also includes South Central America.
oh
Oh, and here it
Yeah.
comes.
wait, is that
I
you?
clip your wing
What?
off.
That's you. Wait. Hold
Yeah,
on.
that was me.
Knight frapped by Bronzeback. G-Knight's wait, what? Hold up. Did you get the kill credit for that?
Yeah. Look above.
I think I ejected.
I did get the kill for that though.
Oh shoot, you got me. What's that 298 for? Oh, I was trying to eject, but I slided the thing down. It cost me the game.
Yeah.
Dang, look how well you're sticking on me. What the heck?
Yeah, I was on you like...
I couldn't outdive you. Okay. Or I'll climb you.
No, that was a Hurricane who then shot you up for some weird reason.
Dude, DCS. I tried that game. My computer can't really run it. I will do some IL-2 though, because that's the closest it gets. I do have a joystick here next to me and a throttle. I also have
Copycat. I'm like that as well.
With all the hotkeys. No, I don't. No hotkeys here. But
Copycat, I'm like you as well. I know more about European history than Asian, even though I am Asian. Because Europe is fascinating. Especially Prussia.
Prussia.
Do you know what that is?
I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it.
It's a German kingdom. It was the largest German kingdom before Germany was unified. Okay,
the only reason I know about it is legit because of ERB, where they had that flute playing Prussian come on.
Oh, good. Do you know what is Do you know who was Otto von Bismarck?
Bismarck. Otto, I've heard of him.
He was the guy who unified Prussia, unified Germany. He was a Prussian chancellor.
Okay. I mean, he sounded like one of those guys.
Have
you
heard
hate
of,
your voice. Never hate your voice, unless.
That's the thing. Like, I will come now. I'll like come back to rewatch these streams. And I'll wonder, and I'll think like how cringy my voice actually is.
I always think my voice is cringy. Like even now, I think it's cringy, but I think as I get older, it'll get better.
I don't know why.
Because I used to have a YouTube channel, and now it's lower.
I always feel like my voice is lower than what it actually is. Like a lower tone than what it actually is.
Let's watch one of my cringy voice videos.
It's called the first live stream where I shot you down. Good moment.
I don't know if we'll ever find that live stream. I think my brother took it down.
I found it actually.
Let's just look.
I'm gonna try to find your first video. Scroll all the way down.
Yeah, first video won't be too hard to find. Unless you're on my computer, then it's really hard to find. I think I can get down there.
I'm gonna try.
I have to go to my channel, I think. Which
10 months, 1 year. 1 year. 1 year.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
1 year.
But let's look up Rose Films on YouTube. Look how like weird my voice is. Because right now I'm going through like puberty, kind of, and then
2 years.
Videos.
2 years ago, you got like 50.
Marcelo, you know, you do realize Gina is Jewish, right?
You don't have to say that on the stream.
But you are Jewish.
Oh, I found it.
Let's look up the oldest video.
It says sniper snipes and detective kill. It has 200 views.
I'm the exception. Okay.
In the United States, you boil a lobster, but in the Great Soviet Russia, the lobster boils you.
Yeah, oh man, there's so many jokes like that. It's like
Russia.
You don't find food in Russia. Food finds you in Russia. I don't know.
In the United States, you fire the rifle. In the Great Soviet Russia, the
rifle fires you.
This one's probably the cringiest video I could find on YouTube that I have not deleted.
Oh, the general's expecting us.
Oh yeah.
I can't do it.
Oh,
you
bro. Are you talking about the sniper one? Because I'm watching that right now.
I can't do this.
Why not?
It's so cringy. I'm looking at this.
To be fair, was it worse than
I'm watching this too.
Oh.
I feel like if I had a YouTube channel, I would put something on here like this, so don't worry.
No, trust me, my older videos are way worse than this. You saw that C-Bitch video.
presumably.
Bomber, bomb in the base. Retreat.
Did you put the effects in to where you like threw a smoke bomb in?
Yeah.
This is awkward.
Of course you did.
Oh god.
And the gun effects.
Looks like I've got you
I
trapped.
kind of wish this
Oh, yeah?
shotgun would block out the
Well, I-
sound, but it doesn't do that.
Oh
Alright. If you guys
So you killed him with a sword. Why?
I don't know. It was a funny. That was actually our. Okay, we made a lot of videos before this, but we never posted them. We posted them
Of
after.
course not.
Like, we never posted them. We started out as a channel that made funny videos like this, or cringy now. Back then they were funny. And what we do is we'd all get together, like we'd bike to someone's house, and then we'd show the videos, like we'd work on a video, and then we'd go home and edit it, and then we'd bike back, and then we'd all just watch it together. And I was squeaky, yes. I was even more squeaky if you go back to some of my...
You guys did the Battle
You
of
can't find
Bunker
them, they're
Hill.
not there anymore. Yes, that was a good video. I really thoroughly
Why?
enjoyed this. Because it was great. I got even more cringy videos. If you guys want to learn some science, I got...
You guys did Newton Law
this one.
Constitutional Convention.
This one's
Remember,
cringy.
what? What was that? A school assignment?
Yeah, alright, School actually got me on YouTube. School and Ethan. So the dude in this video, his name is Ethan. He was like one of my best friends. And he moved to Kentucky. So I was like, okay, so I want to go over there to do something with him. And then we made this video and he uploaded it to his channel and he got pretty big on YouTube. And then he was like, so I was like, yo, he's doing all this, he's getting big. And then I was like, maybe I should post some of my videos on YouTube. So I could just show it to all my friends and stuff. And then maybe other people will see them as well. Because it's not fun when you only show it to like 6 people. So like I want to show it to a lot of people. Now, I think this one only has a lot of views because now that I have subscribers, people go back and watch them. But before, these guys all had little views, like 50 or
Michael
less.
drowned.
Yeah, that one got demonetized really fast.
Wait, Michael actually was drowning?
No, it was just a joke. But we did. It sounded pretty bad.
Is he like that bad at swimming? Oh, your
Ye-
old War Thunder videos.
Yes.
Yeah, you can look at your like other videos that aren't WOD, and they get like no views. But if you look at WOD vids, they get like thousands.
Yo, if you guys want to see some bro vlogs, I'm legit down for bro vlogs. But I just want to let you guys know I'm like a really shy sucker when it comes to vlogging. So it'll be maybe.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I don't. I don't.
I'm
wanna,
just saying like this. You just have like epic BMX stunt 129 views. You have the next video is a BF 110 review, 2,700 views.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we got some of our videos did okay.
I'm still wondering like why did Michael quit? Other than that one live stream he tried doing, which epically failed.
Well, first of all, they all had different interests. This one's unlisted, guys. You'll never see this video ever. It shows
what
on my
about,
screen. All the bad videos show on my screen, but you guys only see what I want you to see. The
what
BMX
about,
one's actually pretty good. Gilly Attack's kind of funny. It's really cringy. Let's watch it. Now, we lost all the footage for this, but I was still determined to upload it, so I uploaded it anyways.
Hey guys, I just want to say this footage is.
There we go. Let's not listen to that. Let's skip a little bit. If you guys want to watch it, go watch it yourself. I'm gonna show what I want to show.
They say they were spotted up here. I don't understand why they're up here.
Does someone have a revolver with me?
My voice is
Yeah,
quite
the rest
trash.
is the 101.
I don't know. I think that.
And this is where I
America.
deafen myself.
Probably landed miles away from here.
This sounds so bad. But it was kind of weird. We just lost all hope for this video and just did stupid stuff. Oh god. We lost like half the footage, so there's no plot to it. Even though we tried. Alright, before I go deaf, I'm gonna turn down the volume. That's a lot of bullets. I don't even know where we're running anymore.
Yeah, why didn't you do New Guinea yesterday?
Jesus. Oh my god. I'm watching your stream right now and like it started shooting and I have my headphones all the way up. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, are we gonna end the stream soon?
By the way, this is not
It is getting a little long.
We'll save
Yeah,
this
I want to
for
go eat.
we'll save this
something.
for another day, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We'll see you in the next bro show. Maybe I'll do some bro vlogs, but I don't know how interesting my life really is. So yeah, I'll see you in some bro vlogs. Take
Oh
care.
yeah, and Wednesday will be
Bye.
French and British Cold War jets, right?
Yeah, so make sure you come Wednesday. Next Sunday, Wednesday. I don't think it is. It's Thursday.
It is Thursday.
That means I gotta
Yep.
go to work. Okay. Thursdays are
Okay,
okay.
see you guys later.
Yep. Take care, everyone. We'll see
All
you
right,
next time.
bye.
Bye bye.